Hello, my ravenous readers. It's Uncle Sean here. Welcome back to Kelly Street. Another week is over, but that brings us that much closer to this week's Read Aloud. So if you've been enjoying our reading time together, you can help the channel grow by liking today's video, subscribing to Kelly Street Productions, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you'll be notified about all of our upcoming videos. So we have a very special story to read today, and the title of that story is The Day You Begin. And it was written by Jacqueline Woodson and illustrated by Rafael López. One of the themes of today's story is diversity. And diversity is a word we use to describe and celebrate all of the little ways that we can be different from one another. The little things that can make us feel special or unique. When we embrace diversity, we see our differences as a source of strength. People who seem different or have different experiences can have different ideas and give us new and different perspectives. When we forget to celebrate the things that make us unique and instead allow ourselves to become threatened by diversity, we often end up treating other people like outsiders. This can cause them to feel unwelcome or believe that they don't belong, and that is a very lonely feeling. It might even happen to you sometime. It could be because of the way you talk or the language you and your family speak at home. It might be due to the color of your skin, or the shape of your eyes, a scar, a birthmark, or even something as simple as the food you like to eat. There are many reasons to feel different. Readers, it's never easy to take those beginning steps into a new place, especially a place where people don't know you yet. But somehow you find the strength and the courage to do it, and before you know it, you've discovered your voice, or what we sometimes call your authentic voice. And that is what we'll be exploring during today's reading. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's read. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind.
My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela.
And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming in the first bright notes of a song. There will be times when your words don't come. Your voice, once huge, now smaller when the teacher asks, "What did you do last summer? Tell the class your story." "We went to France," Chayla says. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile, they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. "My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina." Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey, their travels going on and on. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen to sleep. And in that room, where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. When even your own friend Nadja will wrinkle her nose and say,
"What's in there anyway?"
And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high, the run is too fast and far, the game isn't one you can ever really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you, until the day you begin to share your stories.
My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister.
You tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago.
Reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere.
Your name is like my sister's.
Rigoberto says.
Her name is Angelina too.
And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you, and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. Well, that was The Day You Begin, written by Jacqueline Woodson and illustrated by Rafael López. And today's reading made me think about how it feels when I start something new or have to go to a new place. You know what? This is a great chance to practice our empathy. I probably don't have to tell you that we're all getting closer and closer to the month of August, and after that, September. Here in the US, that means lots of children will soon be preparing to go back to school. Most of you will be entering a new classroom. Many of you will be starting at a new school. And some of you might have moved recently, and this could be the first time you'll be meeting your new classmates. So how do you feel about the start of the upcoming school year? What parts make you feel excited, hopeful, nervous, or maybe even a little afraid? All of those feelings are normal, and it's important to share how you're feeling with your family. Also, think about what you could do on the first day of school to help someone who seems different feel more welcome and accepted. Remember, it can start with something as simple as a smile and a friendly hello. If you're watching this video with someone, pause the video here so you can share. If you're watching this alone, take a few minutes to reflect. What are your feelings on the upcoming school year, and what do you think you could do to make it a little easier for someone else? When we learn to embrace our differences, new experiences like starting a new year at school will be less nerve-wracking for everyone. So be sure to look out for each other out there. Well, that's all the time we have for today's video, but if you've been enjoying our reading time together, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified about upcoming videos. And remember, readers, there are many little ways to enlarge your world. Love of books is the best of all. Bye! Psst! Hey! Psst! Is everybody else gone? They are? Okay, great. Then it's time for a joke. Okay, well, we talked a lot about school today, so how about a school joke? Okay, you're right. There's probably still enough beautiful summertime left that we don't need to waste it on a school joke. So when I'm not in the classroom, and I'm not here on Kelly Street reading to you, I love going and taking walks over at the beach. So how about a beach joke? You ready? What did the ocean say to the swimmer? Nothing. It just waved. Get it? See you next time. I wanted to give a quick shout out and a big thank you to my voice actors for this episode. Thank you very much to my lovely wife Diana, to Corinne Brown, and to Sarah Ortiz. Thank you all for helping me bring this reading to the next level.